I'm Sarah. I'm from Lakeville, Minnesota. I'd like to share with you my dessert. What I did is I was actually kind of trying to play around with what I wanted to do. And I was thinking Kahlua and cream, so I did a little play on the cocktail, Kahlua and cream cheese. And just so you know, in case you want to avoid the cocktail part, I've got a recipe in here that you can also make as a mocktail, no alcohol involved. But I guarantee if you try this, you're going to think this is a wonderful dessert. So, I did do a little bit of prepping before. What I have right here is I took 2 tablespoons of whipping cream and then I added a half a teaspoon of sugar. Went and blended that up to soft peaks. You didn't want to watch me blend. It takes about 2 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and make this drink for you. First, I'm going to take 2 ounces of Philadelphia cream cheese. This recipe's for 2, 1 ounce of cream cheese for each drink. I'm going to go ahead and toss it here in my blender. Just drop that in there. Get that tucked in the blades right there. Alright. I'm going to take this, close this up. I'm going to blend this just for a second just to get it around the blade so everything blends. Alright. Good to go. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Kahlua. Any coffee liqueur will do. Like I said, if you want to make a mocktail, you've got a couple options. Just so you know, right here, I'm going to go ahead and put 4 of your standard shot glasses. It's 1 1/4 ounces. That'll be 2 shot glasses for each drink. I'm going to make these like a martini. They're going to be really, really creamy and delicious. It's fantastic. Pour that in there. Alright. I'm going to blend this for a second. But if you are really going for the mocktail, you have a couple options. You can do the same parts with chocolate milk, or you can actually take your cup of coffee, take a half of a mug of coffee, left over from the morning, stick it in the fridge. You're going to want to chill it. Go ahead and mix it with a teaspoon of sugar to make it nice and sweet. A little bit more sugar, a little bit less to your taste, whatever you want to do. You can actually put this in there and it's going to make the same delicious drink. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and blend this. Give me a second here. Alright, I've got this blended. I want a nice chilled frothy drink. So what I'm going to take is I already have here a half a cup of crushed ice. If you don't have crushed ice, you're working with a blender. You can use whatever you need. Regular ice cubes, half a cup. There you go. Tap this in there because it's been sitting in my freezer. I'm going to blend this up for another second or 2. Alright, so we're good to go. If you got some ice chunks in there, don't even worry about it. It's going to be delicious. What I'm going to do now is also grab my second garnish. Like I said, I've got the whipping cream right here, but I also have some chocolate shavings. What I did was I took your standard size chocolate bar, took a 1/4 of it, just went and took a little grater, made some shavings. When it gets down to little pieces, it breaks into these beautiful little chunks that you're going to use for a garnish as well. So, I'm going to go ahead and pour these and set these up for you. These are absolutely delicious. Philadelphia cream cheese just makes it the most smooth, lovely dessert cocktail. And the nice thing is, I think if you try this, you're really going to understand how this is definitely a dessert. Okay. Over here, like I said, I've got that whipped cream. So I'm going to go ahead and scoop some up. Go ahead, and I'm going to just line the side of one of these here. You only want to do one side, so you can actually drink, but you can also enjoy the dessert part, because a dessert would not be a dessert without some delicious frothy topping. Go ahead and put that in there too. Alright, I'm going to take my chocolate shavings that I already had. I'm going to go ahead and just drizzle those across like a tea. Right there. Like I said, I'm going to add those chocolate chips that were left over while I was grating and decorate it right there. So there you go. That's my submission for a dessert. I've already had dinner, so the husband and I are going to drink these, but I do wish that you try it because it is going to be absolutely delicious. It's magnificent, and thank you for letting me submit my recipe.